Hello everyone, welcome to Current Affairs MCQs program. Let's begin with previous day's practice question. Question was, consider the following statements related to the Global Hunger Index. 1. It is published annually by the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations. 2. Its score is based on 4 components: undernourishment, child stunting, child wasting, and child mortality. 3. A lower GHI score indicates a higher level of hunger. How many of the above statements is or are correct? Only one, only two, all three, or none? The correct answer is option A, only one. The Global Hunger Index is a peer-reviewed report published on an annual basis by Concern Worldwide and World Hunger Health. Hence, statement 1 is not correct. The GHI is a tool designed to comprehensively measure and track hunger at global, regional, and national levels, reflecting multiple dimensions of hunger over time. 4 component indicators are undernourishment, child stunting, child wasting, and child mortality. Hence, statement 2 is correct. A lower GHI score actually indicates a lower level of hunger. The GHI score is calculated on a 100-point scale where 0 is the best score, that implies no hunger, and 100 is the worst, indicating extreme hunger. Therefore, a lower score represents better food security and a lower level of hunger. Hence, statement 3 is not correct. Hence, option A is the correct answer. Now, let's begin today's episode. First question is, with reference to the equatorial plasma bubbles, consider the following statements. 1. EPBs are ionospheric phenomena that are generated through plasma instabilities, particularly in the equatorial ionosphere. 2. They are most frequent during the summer solstice and least frequent during the winter solstice. Which of the statements given above is or are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, or neither 1 nor 2. The correct answer is option A, 1 only. Equatorial plasma bubbles or EPBs are ionospheric phenomena that are generated through plasma instabilities, particularly in the equatorial ionosphere. Hence, statement 1 is correct. EPBs are regions of depleted plasma in the ionosphere that form near the magnetic equator during post-sunset hours. EPBs originate in the equatorial ionosphere but can extend, affecting the global ionosphere 15 degrees north and south of the Earth's equator. As radio waves propagate through the ionosphere, irregularities associated with EPBs can scatter them, leading to signal degradation. It is a major concern for communication systems that rely on high-frequency radio waves such as satellite communications and GPS. EPBs are most frequent during the winter solstice, 21st or 22nd December, and least frequent during the summer solstice, that is 21st June. Hence, statement 2 is not correct. Hence, option A is the correct answer. Next question, consider the following statements about the Prohibition of Child Marriage Act 2006. 1. The Act makes child marriages automatically void from the outset. 2. Child marriage prohibition officers are appointed to prevent child marriages. 3. The Act overrides any customs or personal laws that permit child marriages. Which of the statements given above is or are correct? 1 only, 2 and 3 only, 1 and 2 only, or 1, 2 and 3? The correct answer is option B, 2 and 3 only. The Prohibition of Child Marriage Act 2006 does not automatically void child marriages. Instead, it makes such marriages voidable, meaning that either party who was a minor at the time can seek annulment within 2 years of attaining adulthood. The marriage becomes void only if annulled by the court. Hence, statement 1 is not correct. The Act mandates the appointment of child marriage prohibition officers. These officers are responsible for preventing child marriages and ensuring the law's enforcement at the grassroots level. Hence, statement 2 is correct. The PCMA overrides any customs, religious practices, or personal laws that allow child marriages. This ensures universal protection across India, applying uniformly to all communities, and prioritizes the legal age for marriage over any conflicting personal laws. Hence, statement 3 is correct. Hence, option B is the correct answer. Next question, regarding the relationship between the Internet of Things and artificial intelligence, consider the following statements. 1. IoT and AI together form a new hybrid known as the artificial intelligence of things, which is expected to grow significantly by 2030. 2. AI has overshadowed IoT in terms of hype and industry focus, but IoT continues to play a crucial role in data collection for AI to process. 3. The global expansion of IoT has stalled due to a lack of technological advancements and its adoption has significantly decreased in recent years. How many of the statements given above are correct? Only one, only two, all three, or none? The correct answer is option B, only two. Relationship between Internet of Things and artificial intelligence. IoT and AI together form a new hybrid known as the artificial intelligence of things, which is expected to grow significantly by 2030. Hence, statement 1 is correct. AI has overshadowed IoT in terms of hype and industry focus, but IoT continues to play a crucial role in data collection for AI to process. Hence, statement 2 is correct. The global expansion of IoT has not stalled. In fact, IoT adoption continues to grow. As of 2023, there are over 14.4 billion connected IoT devices worldwide, and this number is expected to increase to over 18 billion by 2024. Hence, statement 3 is not correct. Hence, option B is the correct answer. Next question regarding the Paris Agreement crediting mechanism or PACM, consider the following statements. 1. PACM allows countries to raise climate ambition by providing opportunities for verifiable emission reductions and facilitating international cooperation. 2. PACM only permits emission reductions that are generated within a country with no option for trading or international cooperation. 3. PACM provides financial support to developing nations by allocating a share of proceeds from carbon credit transactions toward adaptation funding. How many of the statements given above are correct? Only one, only two, all three, or none? The correct answer is option B, only two. Paris Agreement Crediting Mechanism or PACM. It encourages international cooperation and provides verifiable emission reductions, helping countries meet climate targets more affordably. Hence, statement 1 is correct. PACM allows carbon credits to be transferred between countries, promoting international cooperation, not just within the same country. Hence, statement 2 is not correct. PACM includes a mechanism where a portion of the proceeds from carbon credits is used to support adaptation efforts in developing countries. Hence, statement 3 is correct. Hence, option B is the correct answer. Next question, which of the following statements about India's social security system is correct? 1. The Code on Social Security 2020 seeks to extend benefits to unorganized workers, but it is yet to be fully implemented. 2. Over 90% of India's workforce is covered by formal social security schemes, ensuring widespread protection. Select the correct answer using the codes given below. 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, or neither 1 nor 2. The correct answer is option A, 1 only. India's social security system. The Code on Social Security 2020 aims to extend benefits to gig, informal and unorganized sector workers, but it has not been fully implemented. Hence, statement 1 is correct. Over 90% of India's workforce is in the informal sector and lacks formal social security coverage. Hence, statement 2 is not correct. Hence, option A is the correct answer. Next question, consider the following statements. Statement 1. The Indian government is planning to establish an international arbitration center in Gift City to position India as a hub for global dispute resolution. Statement 2. Indian companies prefer to resolve disputes through domestic alternative dispute resolution centers instead of international arbitration centers. Which one of the following is correct in respect of the above statements? Both statements are correct and statement 2 is the correct explanation for statement 1. Both statements are correct and statement 2 is not the correct explanation for statement 1. Statement 1 is correct but statement 2 is incorrect, or statement 1 is incorrect but statement 2 is correct. The correct answer is option C. Statement 1 is correct but statement 2 is incorrect. International Arbitration Center. The Indian government has proposed establishing an international arbitration center at Gift City to strengthen India's role in global dispute resolution. Hence, statement 1 is correct. Indian entities including government bodies often turn to international arbitration centers like Singapore International Arbitration Center for resolving disputes. Hence, statement 2 is not correct. Hence, statement 1 is correct and statement 2 is not correct. Hence, option C is the correct answer. Next question, which of the following best describes the Supreme Court's decision regarding Section 6A of the Citizenship Act 1955? The Supreme Court ruled that Section 6A is unconstitutional and must be struck down immediately. The Supreme Court upheld the constitutional validity of Section 6A, acknowledging that it is a part of a larger political settlement in the Assam Accord. The Supreme Court declared that Section 6A applies to the entire country, not just Assam, as it affects all states equally. Or the Supreme Court ruled that Section 6A applies only to those who entered Assam illegally after 1971, denying citizenship to anyone who came before that date. The correct answer is option B. The Supreme Court upheld the constitutional validity of Section 6A, acknowledging that it is part of a larger political settlement in the Assam Accord. Section 6A of the Citizenship Act 1955. The Supreme Court upheld the constitutional validity of Section 6A, acknowledging that it is part of a larger political settlement in the Assam Accord. The court acknowledged that Section 6A is woven into the Assam Accord and that striking it down could unravel a political settlement designed to address Assam's unique situation regarding illegal immigration. Hence, option B is the correct answer. Next question, regarding digital public infrastructure or DPI, consider the following statements. 1. India's DPI initiatives including Aadhaar and UPI have contributed significantly to financial inclusion, particularly among women. 2. Global Digital Compact promotes global cooperation and India has taken a leadership role in mainstreaming DPIs during its G20 presidency. 3. The DPI initiatives in India have shown negligible impact on economic development and have not played a significant role in the Global South's digital transformation. How many of the statements given above are not correct? Only one, only two, all three, or none? The correct answer is option A, only one. Digital Public Infrastructure or DPI. India's DPI initiatives such as Aadhaar and UPI have improved financial inclusion, with bank accounts for women increasing and the value of digital transactions reaching nearly 50% of India's nominal GDP. Hence, statement 1 is correct. Global Digital Compact promotes global cooperation and India has taken a leadership role in mainstreaming DPIs during its G20 presidency. Hence, statement 2 is correct. India's DPI initiatives have had a significant impact, particularly in enhancing economic development and supporting digital transformation across the Global South. Hence, statement 3 is not correct. Hence, option A is the correct answer. Next question, regarding Mission Mausam, consider the following statements. 1. Mission Mausam aims to enhance India's weather observation network and improve weather forecasting models by integrating machine learning approaches. 2. The project primarily focuses on covering the eastern coast of India with weather radars, as the western coast already has sufficient coverage. 3. Open access to weather data is restricted in India and Mission Mausam aims to improve accessibility for researchers and entrepreneurs. How many of the statements given above are correct? Only one, only two, all three, or none? The correct answer is option B, only two. Mission Mausam focuses on expanding the weather observation network and improving forecasting models by integrating modern techniques including machine learning. Hence, statement 1 is correct. The western coast of India is under-monitored with only 5 radars and the mission prioritizes installing weather radars there and in large urban centers facing high climate risk. Hence, statement 2 is not correct. The mission aims to make weather data more accessible to foster innovation and develop use cases across sectors like energy, agriculture, and water. Hence, statement 3 is correct. Hence, option B is the correct answer. Last question, which of the following is not a priority for businesses according to the B20 process? Increasing military investments for global security, promoting sustainable food systems to ensure better food security, leading digital transformation and innovation including AI for the common good, or facilitating inclusive growth through skill development and financial access. The correct answer is option A, increasing military investments for global security. B20 process, increasing military investments is not mentioned as a priority in the B20 process. The focus is on inclusive development, sustainable food systems, digital innovation, and responsible business practices. The B20 process refers to the official G20 dialogue forum with the global business community. The B20 or Business 20 was established in 2010 and is one of the most prominent engagement groups under the G20, representing the international business community's perspectives and recommendations to G20 leaders on policy issues. Hence, option A is the correct answer. Now moving on to practice question. Recently, a groundbreaking piece of legislation, the Nature Restoration Law, aimed at restoring the health of ecosystems, was launched in which of the following countries? United States, India, China, or European Union? Send the answer of this question in the comment section. Thanks for watching. For more informative content, like, share and subscribe, and do not forget to press the bell icon to get the notifications.